what's up guys, it's Kenneth and I have curated a little list of coffee shops that I think you should visit in a 2-week itinerary to Japan. So the major cities that we'll be hitting are Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. And this guide is meant for you to find easy, tourist-friendly coffee shops that serve great coffee and probably speak English, so that you have like an easier time getting your coffee fix while you're doing your sightseeing and shopping and touristy thingies while you're out and about. Most of these coffee shops I've been to at least twice, so I've had a great experience at these coffee shops both times that I've been there, and these are things I want to recommend to you. Japan is a huge coffee consuming nation. I think third by coffee per pound by country, I think just behind the United States and Germany. So the coffee there is great. And this guide is meant to be really convenient to you because a lot of these spots are located near major tourist sites, like maybe they're 3, 4, 5 minute walk away. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to be walking you through some of these coffee shops. So yeah. We're starting off our journey in Tokyo. Here we are on Takeshita Street. And right next to Takeshita Street is a place called .com Space. It's a beautiful cafe and it's huge. It's a real highlight for tourist groups or just big families because there's so much seating space. They serve food there as well as delicious coffee. So if you're in the area and you need to take a break from all the walking that you'll be doing within your first 2 to 3 days in Tokyo, this is a great place to stop and just hang out for a second. It's quiet and it's beautiful. Dimlight is a coffee shop that I've been to many times because it's in a very convenient location and they serve good coffee, but it's definitely not a spot that I would go out of my way in order to stop by. It's okay, but it's very convenient for a lot of reasons. This next place is called Onix Coffee, and it is a TikTok famous type of place. It's always crowded with tourists as well as people domestically traveling around in Tokyo. It's a really popular shop and it only has outdoor seating, so if it's a cold day, you're gonna get no luck. So on a beautiful, nice day like this, it's a great place to stop by. Their coffee is absolutely fantastic. So I definitely recommend giving it a stop by if you have the time. And for tourists who are coming to Japan, Starbucks are always a good place to go if you're feeling nervous and it's just kind of like your first coffee shop while you're in the country, because it's super tourist friendly as you would expect from an international chain, and the food and the drinks are so much better than a regular Starbucks. It's kind of insane. Just look at these donuts. These donuts were crazy, and their lattes taste completely different from a regular Starbucks latte. I don't even think they use the same coffee. It's a beautiful spot, especially this one in Ginza, which a lot of you guys will come by as well, and I totally recommend it. Yeah, stop by Starbucks if you're nervous and it's your first time here. For something a little bit different, you can come to Bambi Cafe, which is kind of a Korean style dessert cafe. So they serve things like shaved ice, Korean pancakes. The hotdog is like the dessert pancakes, and they serve coffee as well, but they're more known for their kind of specialized coffee drinks like Dalgona coffee and like other specialized like caramel macchiatos, things like that. It's a great cafe. It's in the heart of Koreatown in Shinjuku, so it's really easy to get there, and a lot of you guys will be stopping by here as well. And I definitely recommend it if you're craving something sweet. For a coffee shop that I really loved, but it is a little bit far away from the nearest train station. It's like a 10-minute walk from the nearest train station. Little Darling Coffee Roasters. It's an amazing, huge working environment. It's placed next to a garden, so it's a beautiful, beautiful space. One of the more like premium aesthetic spaces for a coffee shop that I've been while I was here in Tokyo. It's huge, which is kind of rare for a coffee shop as well. And in the midday, this is like the first thing in the morning I came here, but when I was leaving, the lines were massive. So it's a really popular spot, not only for tourists, but also for locals. They serve food and they roast their own coffee. It's a fantastic place to go. I would definitely go here if I had the time and I was willing to walk a little bit. Coffee Maia is also a really popular spot, and it's also mainly directed towards tourists. It's a huge wait because they only serve 3 customers at a time, and each customer takes about 20 minutes to serve. So if there's 10 people at the shop, you could be waiting for up to like 45 minutes to an hour just to get in. But they're a little bit different from a regular coffee shop that I have been showcasing on this video so far, because they are a retailer of beans. Their goal is to sell you bags of whole beans to buy and bring home and make coffee on your own. So if you're interested in coffee at that level and you're a hobbyist about the coffee that you drink, definitely recommend this shop because it is so focused on supplying the customer great service, greatly roasted, greatly picked coffee beans from all around Japan. Near Harajuku is a place that just opened. It's called Baggage Coffee, and I've been here a couple times because of how convenient the location is. I must say that their coffee could use some work. I do feel that is not at that level of what I would expect like a third wave specialty coffee shop to serve their coffee at. Their milk is a little bit hot for me, as well as their kind of serving style. I feel like they put too much milk in for how light of a taste that their coffee is at. Let's say you get like a 12-ounce latte, but really you should only be getting maybe an 8 or a 10-ounce, but they serve the 12-ounce as the default latte. Things like that, but it's a great spot. It's super convenient. The staff is super friendly, and they also have that dog that's always there who's the owner's dog, and it just hangs out every day. But I love this place. I've been there a couple of times. I will continue to go here, especially seeing as how the location It's just so convenient. And just a real quick recommendation for when you get off the Roppongi train station, Common is a great place to go as well. It's one of the only specialty coffee shops in the area, so it's kind of a no-brainer to come here, but it's a great, huge space, super popular, and if you're shopping in Roppongi, definitely come here just real quick for a coffee or a cookie, and they make a lot of great homemade snacks, so check it out. Now we're in Kyoto, my favorite city in all of Japan. This Perent Arabica Cafe has to be the most popular cafe in all of Japan. It is lined up to the moon every single day that I've been in Arashiyama. And it is the only place to really get coffee in this area, so just stop by for coffee, you're gonna see it. The Weekenders is one of the best coffee shops in Kyoto, in downtown Kyoto. It's really out of the way if you're not interested in doing any type of shopping, but if you walk a little bit deeper into kind of the shopping district of Kyoto, this place is dead in the middle, like in a parking lot. I struggled to find it because I was like, there's no way this coffee shop is straight up in a parking lot. But it's in a parking lot and it's takeout only, although they do have like little bits of seating, but there's not much seating at all. So if you're in a big group, you're kind of doomed. But if it's just one or two of you stopping by, try and get your morning coffee, they serve fantastic coffee. Really, really good coffee. Like, really good. One of the best I've had in Japan. So stop by for that if you are interested. But yeah, while you're in Japan, my favorite chain to go to for coffee is Blue Bottle. They're always reliable. The service is fantastic. They're super tourist friendly. They're international. They speak English, Korean, wherever you want, French, they got it. Blue Bottle is a fantastic place, especially in Japan, because all of them are gorgeous and in super convenient locations, and you always get the same type of drink every single time. It's great. I really recommend it. I met some amazing people at Blue Bottle that I still keep in contact with today. So if you're trying to make some quick Japanese friends and stuff like that, this is a great place to go, especially if you love coffee. And towards the Golden Pavilion, there's this place called Gogo Coffee. There's nothing special about this place, but it's literally one of the only coffee shops on the way up to the Golden Pavilion. So if you're really struggling on that massive walk up the hill to the Golden Pavilion, stop by for an iced latte or something like that. It's a convenient spot. Cafe Tales, or I think Tales, is one of my favorite coffee shops in all of Japan. It's a Colombian coffee shop, which I am particular to because Colombia is actually my favorite country to get coffee from. I just think you have such a huge variety of such amazing coffee in Colombia that I'm quite partial to the country. And they also do a great like coffee brunch combo, and it's just great. I just love it. Takamura Coffee Roasters and Wine Shop is also a great place to go for big groups in Osaka. It's also another place that's a little bit out of the way, but I would recommend stopping by because they do have great drinks there. They roast their own coffee in-house, and they're a big wine retailer, which I'm a huge fan of because wine is just coffee for a night, right? So I really recommend stopping by here. The staff are super friendly. They're always super busy though. It's during certain times of the day. A lot of locals come here to have dates and meetings and whatnot. And it's a huge space, and they're really friendly, like all people from Osaka kind of typically are. I loved it there. If you're there, try and go see my friend Tomo. But yeah, I love this place.